The National Medical Commission has issued a strict new directive to every medical college in the country. Colleges now must maintain updated records of student suicides and unnatural deaths, and they must submit a certified action taken report every single month. This comes after directions from the Supreme Court on student mental health and safety. The NMC has marked this most urgent, and it is a sign of how seriously the top medical regulator is treating this issue. This order comes amid a sharp rise in student suicides across India. Data from the National Crime Records Bureau or NCRB shows 14,488 student deaths by suicide were recorded in 2024, up by 4.3% from 13,892 in 2023. Look at the 10-year trend, and it is even more alarming. In 2014, the number stood at 8,068. By 2024, it had climbed to 14,488, an increase of nearly 80% in just a decade. And between 2015 and 2024, more than 1.15 lakh students died by suicide. These statistics represent a crisis that institutions have struggled to respond to. So what exactly does this order require? For every suicide or unnatural death, colleges must report the student's course and year, the date and place it occurred, whether police were informed, the FIR status, the institutional inquiry that followed, and what corrective steps were taken. This means colleges can no longer quietly file away such incidents. Every case now has a paper trail that goes up to the regulator. The order goes further. The NMC has asked colleges to report department-wise data on sanctioned, filled and vacant faculty posts, along with non-teaching vacancies and key administrative roles like the dean, director, medical superintendent, registrar, wardens and counselors. Colleges have been given 4 months to fill these vacant posts, including special recruitment drives for reserved category positions. Why does this matter? Because an empty counselor's post or a warden who was never appointed often means a student in distress has nowhere to turn. The compliance format also mandates something very practical. It requires 24/7 access to qualified medical assistants, either on campus or within 1 kilometer of it. Crucially, the NMC is asking faculty to act as what is being called gatekeepers. Teachers are often the first to notice changes, such as falling attendance, dipping grades, a student withdrawing socially, or a shift in behavior. Faculty are being trained to spot these warning signs, approach the student, ask directly about suicidal thoughts, and refer them for help. They are not expected to step into the role of a therapist themselves. Importantly, the guidance warns against blaming a single trigger, like an exam failure or a broken relationship, for a suicide. Instead, it points to a mix of factors: academic pressure, fear of failure, bullying, ragging, harassment, discrimination, social isolation, and financial stress. By forcing monthly certified reporting, this order takes away the option of silence. It creates accountability at every level, from the classroom to the Ministry of Education, which will receive the consolidated data. Filling vacant counselor and faculty posts within 4 months, combined with round-the-clock medical access, aims to close the gaps where students have historically fallen through. Whether this translates into fewer deaths will depend on how strictly colleges comply, but for the first time, there is a clear, monitored system in place.